Hi, it's Mark Marmer from Signature Electric. We're here today at the 2023 Auto Show, the 50th Anniversary Auto Show. Why don't you check out these highlights? Okay, so I got a few minutes with Michael from the IV Network. They just did a bit of an unveiling here.
We're offering charging, installation, customer service, and basically all on one app. Also comes with monthly payment plans because the cost of installing a home charger can be quite significant upfront. And so spreading that out over 3 or 5 year terms hopefully makes it much more easy for people to buy a home charger.
We're at the Kia booth, and this is sort of a stripped down version of how the vehicle looks without the body.
If you see where the Kia logo is,
Yep.
that big black platform, that's the battery pack. This is a typical all-wheel drive with the long range. Main motor, secondary motor together will give you about 326 horsepower. On the GT, it gives you 576 horsepower because we have bigger motors.
The launch is in Canada, in the US, and in Europe. They're in France, Netherlands, and Germany. Our store in Toronto and Yorkdale is our first store that we had opened. We're in Laval in Quebec, and we're in Vancouver as well. And in the last couple of months, we've also opened stores and service centers. June, July, probably of our first deliveries. Then our VF9, which is our 7-seater, which is a full-size vehicle. That'll come to market probably in Q3 of the year. And then we're also bringing these 2 new compact and subcompact vehicles to the Canadian market as well. So the VF7 and the VF6, these are brand new that we're bringing here for people to see at the auto show. We'll probably be able to get those delivered early in 2024.
For the last few years, there's been a big shift in terms of policymakers and people that work in the industry. They're all consolidating and now saying we have to double or triple the size of the grid and the infrastructure over the next 20 to 30 years. So it's actually a really exciting industry to be in right now because you just think about all the things that have to get built and then maintained and then run over the next couple of generations. It's actually pretty cool.
We have an all-Canadian made first electric vehicle prototype here, done in Canada.
500 kilometers, that's what you can do with this car when we're going to go in production. And 550 because that's the number of horsepowers that you find under this hood to make sure that you go across Canada.
Okay, so we're with Marissa, who is a student at Ontario Tech, and we're in front of the amazing Project Aero.
So the APMA pulled together over 50 suppliers to kind of start showcasing a ton of technology and exactly what Canadian companies can do for the automotive sector. So we want to be able to showcase just what we have to offer here in Ontario and in Canada as a whole. So we built this beautiful, amazing car to showcase that. Ontario Tech, which is the university I'm from, put a bid forward, and we are the official build partner for this. So all the companies created all their technology, built all the parts, and sent them to Ontario Tech, where we assembled it all together.
Imagine that this is a car that you want to get people who were driving gasoline cars to start to make the electric transition. Here we have a very common setup, all kinds of buttons on the steering wheel, all kinds of buttons here, buttons around here. We still got the screen. Easy to adapt. You get into it and you have the same sort of feel that you had in the gasoline car. When you get in here, this helps to make the transition easier for people.
Its main purpose is to go from your home to your workplace and back home. So we should start mass producing April, May. In this one, we would be August, September.
Let's see them on the track. I think this looks like fun over there.
We limit it for 32 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
Okay, because it's for inner city traffic.
This was a ton of fun. Frank, thank you so much. I wish you great luck. We are definitely going to keep in touch. I love this idea, and I do think we have to look for different kinds of options for transportation. So we've had a pretty good day at the 50th anniversary of the Toronto Auto Show. If you want to see more of this type of thing, or look back to see what it was a few years ago at the Auto Show, you can see it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/signatureelectric. Everything is somewhere stored on our website, signatureelectric.ca. And it's a really functional website if you want to order service, you want to find out what's involved to get a charger installed, or you've just got questions, or you'd just like to call us. We're happy to talk on the phone. We're here in Toronto, 416-490-8093. Thank you so much for joining me at the Toronto Auto Show.